Hello, hello. And we are live on YouTube. And I'm just trying to make sure that you all can see everything well. I had to readjust the camera, so just give me a sec. Make sure you guys can see everything. I think I'm gonna have to keep it up close there. I want to make sure you guys can see everything I'm working on. Welcome in. My name is Susan. This is So Inspired Designs. And I am so happy to have you here. Welcome to the craft room. I'm just going to show something really quick, guys. Not going to take long at all. I just wanted to share a quick little project idea with you, just because I can and because I didn't get a chance to share this before St. Patrick's Day. So I am so happy to be able to come on here and share it. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture. So a lot of times when I'm sharing projects on here, I am sharing, sorry that it looks like it's shaking a little bit. I am sharing transfers or products that I offer in my online shop, which I will try to include in the comments. I'll include a link to that in case you want to check out some of the other things I have available. But I like to include or show project ideas for some of the transfers that we have. This is a transfer that I got last month. It was a freebie. It was a if you buy any amount of items. It was the first time I think we had ever offered that. If you buy items, you get a free transfer. And I knew I wanted this one. It was the only new one we came out with this year for St. Patrick's Day that had a theme to it. And I thought that was just such a cute design. And there is another video on my channel here that you can check out where I chalked this directly on my refrigerator. So it's just a temporary setup. That's what I love about like metal and glass is that you can put something on there and clean it off and reuse that surface over and over again. It doesn't damage it. Doesn't cost you anything because you've already, got those things on hand. It's just a fun way to kind of add a little bit of festive to your home. So I did include a video that's on my channel, but I haven't used these guys yet. So I wanted to use a couple of these real quick before I put it away until next year. And I thought I had these cuties that I had grabbed from the Dollar Tree. Maybe you saw them as well. Hopefully you did. Maybe you grabbed a couple yourself, and they are certainly cute on their own. I mean, pretty good for $1.25, right? They're already beaded. They're a wood surface. I mean, the ones that they had left, they're a little beat up. They're not the best quality, but they're still fun, and it would be a fun addition to any decor. I'm thinking these would be super fun, even put on maybe a nice long ribbon. I have a really cool ribbon here. Of course I can't find it right now, but I have a really neat ribbon here that I'm thinking about putting this on that would just make it just fun to hang anywhere. Otherwise, you can just use them independently wherever you thought you might like to use them. Hang them here, there, and anywhere. But I thought it would be fun just to put a couple designs on the back. So what I did was I took the stickers off. You probably can still see the remnants of it. And I actually even sanded it a little bit to try to get the sticky part off. And then what I did was I added some surface wax to it because I'm chalking on my on a wooden surface, a painted wooden surface. We always suggest that you use surface wax. So this is available in my shop. I put a layer of surface wax on it. And what that does is it protects my transfers, which they are basically, some people call them transfers, some people call them stencils. They are basically reusable silk screen. The white area you see there is silk screen, and they are self-adhesive. So I don't want that sticker part to pull up any of the wood or the paint and then possibly damage it from wanting to be sticky the next time around. So that's why we put a layer of surface wax on it. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut these. As you can see, it has like these little score lines here. If I can get it off of my backer sheet. This is how we store them, the backer sheet. And the company will guarantee you about a dozen times to be able to use these. But I'll be honest with you guys, if you take good care of them, you can use them more than that. Okay. Come on now. Maybe I can come from this direction since I already did. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these. I'm only going to use 3 of them, obviously, because that's what I have right now. So we're going to use the Happy Go Lucky. And I think I was going to do Who Needs Luck with all this charm. And then I need to look and see what other one. I forget what they had. So that one already had. So I'm thinking the luck goes there, right? And then for this one, I was thinking we'll just put Happy St. Patrick's Day on. So that was the other one I was going to use. I do like using these words. This font is pretty cool. And it has some, you know, details and elements in it that it would be difficult to get with other mediums. And that's why I love using these transfer stencils. And I love using chalk. Now the chalk, in case you're wondering, chalk paste is just wet chalk. It goes on wet, dries hard to the touch. And on this wood surface, we would consider it to be a one-time use. So, you know, we wouldn't be trying to clean it off and reuse it like we would my refrigerator or glass or a chalkboard. So I'm going to grab what we call a fuzzing cloth real quick. And that is just one of my cloths. It's like a terry cloth, just to put this on here to make it a little bit less sticky. All right, I need to cut one more out. And this is just going to be a real short and sweet, showing you a real easy way to upcycle anything, even things from the Dollar Tree, you guys. And then what was this one? This one was that. I don't know that that would fit on there well. Maybe we'll just put this on here, on this one. And that's already cut out, so we can go ahead and pull that off. So when I'm done using these, just so you know, I'm kind of skipping ahead, but I will wash these in the sink, both sides, and make sure the silk screen's clear so that I can reuse them again the next time. I'm going to go ahead and do what we call fuzzing them while I'm talking to you about this. And all I'm doing is adding a little bit of lint on the back of it to make it a little less sticky, just so that it doesn't pull too hard. Since it's the first time I'm using these transfers, I'm just doing that just a little bit. But you wash them with this in the sink. We use what we call a board eraser. I also call it a transfer cleaner. It's something in my shop as well. And then you put them with the sticky side facing up to dry, and then they go back on that sheet that I just showed you that I pulled it off of. And then that slips inside of a plastic sleeve that it comes in. Let's see if I can find it, so I can show you guys what it looks like. That's what the plastic sleeve looks like. Even has directions and everything on the back about how to use it, how to care for it and clean it. But as always, I'm around. You can send me a message or ask in comments if you have a question. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so we are going to just real quick, guys, I'm going to put this on each one of the back of each one. Okay, we're just going to put Happy St. Patrick's Day on this one. And then I have pulled a couple of my favorite green chalk paste colors, and we're going to see which ones we're going to use. Okay, so that's on there. You saw I just smoothed that out. I'm just going to take this one, and we're going to put this here. See where I can get it. I don't think the way this is shaped, I'm not going to get all of the design on there, but it's going to be okay. I'm not going to be able to get like some of my little, this stuff here. There's little, I guess the bling. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm getting a message. Sorry about that. They're not going to all be on there, but it's still going to be fine. All right, let's flip this one over and put this on the back as well. It's just a fun little way to add one more element, you know, to your decor, just to kind of make it your own, personalize it. You know, hundreds and thousands of people maybe got this particular piece from the Dollar Tree, but not anybody else is going to have the same one that you have, because you are now making it yours. Okay, so some of the colors I have, this is shimmer spruce. That's one of my favorites. I love that one. This is eucalyptus. I don't think I'm going to use that one. This one is one of my very favorites, lime. And then we also have a meadow green, and I have a shimmer olive. Let me see if I can find the shimmer olive real quick, because maybe we'll use that on well. I didn't pull that one. It's not one of my all-time favorites, but if you'll notice, that's kind of a shimmer olive. So we could definitely use that on there. That one's more, they all look like they're kind of shimmer olive. And then that one's got the gold on it. So I do have, what do I want to do? I'm feeling like this is just not the right color. Even though it matches the beads better, it doesn't match the overall design here. So I think we're going to stick with shimmer olive. And how about for this one, I'm going to get a shimmer shadow, which is black with some shimmer in it. That's one of my favorites. And we'll just do that. We'll just use those two colors. And I think I just grabbed a brand new one. I did. Hang on, guys. Hang on just a minute. I have one that's already open. I do have another color, a gold, that I could use. And it's like harvest gold, so it looks like wheat. There it is. Looks like, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not a huge gold fan. So this is Shimmer Shadow, and hopefully it is going to be enough in here. I'm getting down to the end of it, as you can see. All right, so I'm just going to take a squeegee. That's the tool we use to apply our chalk paste. And the shimmers just have something in it to make them sparkle and shine without it being actual glitter. And then this is all you do, guys. You just take it. And we're going to go over the whole design. I'm not doing multiple colors. And you just push it through. If you can butter bread or smear a bagel, you guys, you can do this. Even little kids can do this. This is a project you can do. And the chalk is, you know, non-toxic and it's washable. So it'll wash right off anything you get it on, your clothes, your hands, your furniture, whatever, it'll come right off on that. So you don't have to worry about, you know, the kids if you decide you're going to do it with them. I don't think I'm going to use the black on this. I think I'm going to use the green. So we're done with that. I'll just pull that over to the side. And then I'm going to show you the magic of transfers. Watch this. I'm just going to pull it right back. And we call that peel, reveal, and squeal. Isn't that fabulous, you guys? Look how cool that looks. Simple, easy. That will dry hard, and then it will be on there forever unless I decide I want to just scrape it off. That'll be on there forever. So when I can tuck that away in with my, when I tuck it away in with my other decorations, it'll be all ready to go next year when I pull it out, and I'll be ready to just use it however I decide to use it. I'm not going to do anything else with it right now because I'm not sure how I want to use it. As far as I'm not putting it up right now, so I'll wait until next year and decide. So for these two, we're going to use the Shimmer Olive, and let me see if this is a new one too. It feels like it's a new one too. I have another one of these too. Oh, I grabbed the ones I shouldn't have those over there, I suppose. I keep grabbing the ones that are brand new. Always the colors that I like the best, I usually try to have one on hand as a backup, because I love them. Okay, so this is Shimmer Spruce, or I'm sorry, this is Shimmer Olive. So it's a very green olive. Now I'm going to show you right now. It looks a little dry to me. What that means is it's just, I've had this for a long time. So it can get dried out a little bit. And what I'm doing is adding some distilled water. When I have a jar of chalk paste like this, I only add distilled water to it. Otherwise, you can get fungus grow in it if you use like tap water. So make sure that you use distilled water if you have a jar of older chalk paste. And really, I'm just trying to reconstitute it, just trying to add it, make it a little more moist, because you don't want it to be too thick or else it won't go through your silk screen. And I have not used this color probably since Christmas, but I have had this same jar. This is my original first purchase jar, and I will be celebrating 3 years with chalk in April. So I have had this probably at least 2.5 years. So there you go. But I have so many colors because I love color, and I love to change it up and use a different one every time. So, and I'm just doing it until I get it fluid, because, you know, when you saw me in the beginning, I was trying to stir it and it was really tough. So now I'm just trying to get it fluid enough that I can. And I'm really bad about not cleaning the sides of my jars. That's why, because I do that just like that. But that looks good to me now. I think we're going to be fine. So we're just going to go ahead and get our squeegee and grab some of that chalk paste and go ahead and put it right on our transfers. And again, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I love to inspire you, to encourage you to try something new, or to just to teach you something that maybe you had never seen before. That brings me great joy. Okay, I'm going to do this one real quick too. And as you can see, it does not take a lot. A little goes a long way, and you can always put the extra right back in your jar. Now, these also look adorable. You can, I didn't say this, but these would look adorable on like a onesie or a little kid's shirt. I usually used to make my grandson shirts all the time, shirts and sweatshirts for the holidays. different holidays. But, you know, he's 7 now. It gets a little harder once they get a little older. And, but you can use our transfers with ink. This is chalk paste. You can use it also with ink, which we have in my shop. And you can also use it with etching cream. And you guys, you can use it with what is that called? Burning cream, or I don't know. It's whatever you can do. You do that I can't remember what it's called. I have never tried it before. Do you see how awesome that is? Look at the details on that, you guys. Look at the details. Sorry. And there's a little bit of shimmer. Let's see this one. I love it. It's fun. It's easy. It's fast. And a no-brainer. You've got something that has just, you've taken your little Dollar Tree purchases up a notch. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for letting me come in and share my idea with you. I love to inspire you. I hope you'll keep tuning in and following my channel for more inspiration. And until I see you next time, my friends, please be safe, be healthy, and be blessed. Bye, guys.